Welcome to Los Angeles English School YouTube channel. My name's Helen, and today we're going to be talking Ielts speaking part number 3. In this video, I'll give you a few tips on how to avoid the word important. Why? Because speaking part number 3 is very often connected with the opinion, and there will be some questions like arts-based subjects are important at school curriculum. Do you agree with this? Or how important is it to regularly visit the doctor? And very frequently, students tend to say it's important, or I think it's very important. And this is a very common phrase, and it's okay to use it, but as you know, we have to show a variety of different words, and we have to use a range of different synonyms during the exam to get a higher score. So today I'd like to share some very useful and very easy tips with you on how to say I think it's important or I think it's not very important. So let's take a look at a few expressions which will help you boost your performance and avoid hesitations. And together we're going to do a short exercise. So now on the screen we see different expressions which mean I think it's important, or I think it's very important, or I don't think it's important, or I don't think it's very important. So let's take a look at these expressions and try to match them to their meanings. So you can have a minute to think about this. So the expression, it's not a matter of life or death, means I don't think it's very important. It's not a matter of life or death. It's pretty inconsequential. It's pretty inconsequential, which means I don't think it's very important. It's an absolute necessity. It's an absolute necessity. This expression means I think it's very important. It's an absolute necessity. It's a must. It's a must means I think it's very important. It's far from being essential. It's far from being essential, which means I don't think it's very important. It's absolutely crucial. It's absolutely crucial. Or it's absolutely vital. It's absolutely vital. This means I think it's very important. Alright, so let's recap expressions which mean it's important or I think it's very important. So these expressions are it's a must, it's a must, it's an absolute necessity, it's an absolute necessity, and it's absolutely crucial, it's absolutely crucial, or you also can say it's absolutely vital. Let's also recap expressions which mean I don't think it's really important. So these expressions are it's far from being essential. It's far from being essential. It's not a matter of life or death. It's not a matter of life or death. And it's pretty inconsequential. It's pretty inconsequential. Along with using synonyms, you also have to remember about using different discourse markers to extend your answer. And now let's take a look at them together. So now on the screen you see different discourse markers that you can use to extend your answer. So you need to match the discourse markers to their function. So we have the following ones. The thing is, for instance, I would add that, having said that. So think a minute and try to match them to their functions. So we could use the discourse marker, the thing is, to give a reason for something. So the thing is, the phrase for instance, we could use to give an example. For instance, I would add that we could use for adding detail. I would add that. And the phrase having said that is used to introduce an idea that contrasts with the previous point, having said that. And now a recap of these very simple phrases that actually could make a big difference. So, to give an example, you could say, for instance. To contrast the idea that was given previously, you could say, having said that. To add detail or to add a new point, you can say, I would add that. And to give a reason, you could use a simple but natural phrase, the thing is. And now I'll provide you with my own sample answers to a few questions. So, question number 1. How important is it to go to the gym or practice sports? How important is it to go to the gym or practice sports? Well, some people may think that it's not a matter of life or death, but definitely for me, it's a must. Of course, it's very hard to find time to go to the gym or practice some sports. Having said that, we have to take care of our health and we are responsible for doing this. And we all know that sedentary lifestyle may lead to diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. So for me, definitely, it's a must. Why are so many people today concerned with having the newest versions or updates of technology? Why are so many people today concerned with having the newest versions or updates of technology? I'm not sure really. For me, it's far from being essential, and I've never been a very huge fan of technology, and that's why I've never been running after the latest gadgets or the latest models of smartphones. But the thing is that sometimes it seems to me that many young people nowadays are trying to get the latest models of technology only because they want to add value to their image and they see new gadgets as a tool to make them seem more confident and appealing to their peers. Probably this is one of the reasons why teenagers do this. And finally, a few questions for you to practice. So try to use discourse markers in phrases that you could use to say that something is important or something is not really important. Question number 1. How important are arts-based subjects at school? Question number 2. How important is it to regularly visit a doctor? And question number 3, would you agree that the internet has a positive effect on our social lives? Leave your answers in the comments below the video. Don't forget to use the phrases that we were practicing today. I hope that this video will help you to prepare for your Ielts. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, visit our website, losangeles.com, and I wish you have a great day.